guys, welcome to episode 43 of Notable Needlework. I am Kate, Notable Needle, N-O-T-E-A-B-L-E, on Ravelry, on Plurk, and on Twitter. The blog, if you are watching this on iTunes, is at notableneedlework.blogspot.com. There is a Ravelry group, and you should come by and introduce yourself and check out the fun. It's been a while since I recorded. We have been in California visiting family over the holidays. It is December 31st, 2011, and it's New Year's tomorrow, which I sort of can't believe. This may be a slightly longer episode, which I will explain why later. Well, that and the fact that I haven't recorded in about 2.5 weeks. So, I will start with finished objects. The first of my finished objects is my Lord of the Rings socks. And I have both socks done, but I was lazy and only wanted to do one, to show one. This was a test knit for Wimp Woman on Ravelry. She's doing a whole, I don't know if it's an actual book or an ebook on Ravelry, of different socks inspired by the Lord of the Rings characters, the Fellowship of the Ring. So the 9 Fellowship of the Ring characters. This one was Gandalf, and I did it out of Woolly Wonka fibers? Yeah, Woolly Wonka fibers. Oh Lord, and someone put a comment on how to pronounce this too. It's Ceridwen? I know I was pronouncing it wrong before, and I was saying Ceridwen. I know it's Carrie something. Ceridwen? Maybe. Sock, in the Ganymede colorway. Has the pretty cables. There we go. That go down the sock. I love doing this sock. The only thing that I did not like about it was that I was concerned about running out of yarn. So I did the foot smaller than called for in the pattern, but it fits my feet, so I'm happy about that. The sock blocker fits my foot, and the foot fits my foot. The leg is rather large, and as you may be able to tell, I've been wearing them a bit. Fortunately, the amount of dirt and animal hair on there is not as noticeable as it is in real life. But I've been wearing these quite a bit, and I love them. Today is just a purple day. So those, and then my other 2 finished objects, I will post photos of and links to the Ravelry project pages, but I do not have them because they were a Christmas present. And that was the Misty Alpaca chunky scarf that I was working on as a Christmas present, which may or may not have been done when I recorded last time. And my stepsister's hat, which I know was not finished when we left. Oh, and no, that was it for finished objects. I even have show notes today because I'm so scatterbrained, and I decided to break up things. So, works in progress. I am working on the stethoscope cozy for my friend Brittany, which is out of Shibui Knits. Oh, I have 2 balls in here. I'm going to take one out. Shibui Knit sock. I don't remember what the colorway name was. I think it was like anime. I don't remember. I have a couple inches done on it. I'm making this one bigger than I made mine so that she doesn't have to futz with the non-stretchiness of stockinette fabric over the bell of her stethoscope. But it fits without falling off. So I'm happy, and I think that she will like it. I'm doing this on size 3s instead of size 1s, and I cast on 30 stitches instead of 22 on size 1s. So it's significantly larger, but it's not large enough to just fall off. I'm hoping to get this done before the start of classes. I don't know that that's necessarily going to happen, but I can dream. My other work in progress, if I can find it. There's a bunch of stuff on my desk right now. A bunch. My other work in progress is a Christmas present because my husband doesn't care if I gave him a half-finished object. Not even half, because I'm making his socks super long. These are just plain stockinette socks, 64 stitches on a size 2. It's Knit Pick Stroll hand painted in the Tree Fork colorway. And yeah, I'm making them super long for him because his socks basically go up to his knees. They're not knee highs. They go up, I'd say 3/4 of the way up the calf. So I have to make these longer before I start turning the heel and all that fun stuff. But they're coming along. I do like having a completely and utterly mindless pattern that actually doesn't involve me being scared of pulling out the needles like the DPNs do. But I don't have size 3 circulars, and doing 30 stitches magic loop would be kind of a pain, so yeah. That's it for actual works in progress, not including the ones that are going to be started soon, which is a lot of stuff. Okay, so I have quite a few things that I'm going to be starting soon. And I'm adding things to my show notes right now because I knew that I would forget, because I didn't put them on before. Okay, so some of these I have the yarn for right now, some of them I don't and have to order, which I'm going to do tonight, and I'll talk about that more in a sec. So, the first thing that I know for sure I will be casting on soon is the Daybreak pattern, because my Mommy Needs Yarn swap partner sent it to me. I'm so excited. I'm going to do it out of the Highland Handmaids in the Brights Rainbow and Cascade Heritage sock yarn in black. I think it's like True Black or something like that. This was the yarn, if you've been watching for a while, that Katie from Knittin' on the Fly sent me for my birthday / the wedding. And I've been looking forward to knitting something with it for a while, and I think that it's going to be gorgeous in the Daybreak. And I'm super excited for that. Hold on just a sec. My allergies are acting up because of the change in weather and vast amounts of dust, which I will talk about in a little bit. One of the other things that I will be casting on soon is the Even Star shawl. I know, I am a crazy person, but Lisa from the Fiber Nymph Dye Works store in the 90% Knitting podcast sent me the pattern for Christmas / New Year's, and so I got the yarn for it when we were in San Francisco. It's Athena yarn. It's 100% merino, and it's color 230. And there's a website. It's www.elegateyarns.com. It's super soft, and I had my husband, my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law's boyfriend pick out the colors. And yeah, I was thinking about doing it in silver or white because it's the Even Star, but these colors, or this color just has a lot more personality, in my opinion, and I like it more. So I'm looking forward to casting on that, and thank you, Lisa. Wait, those were the 2 patterns that I got, right? No, that was not the 2 patterns that I got. No, I do know what's gonna be for that. And then the last pattern that I got, which these socks will be waiting, is I was part of the Ravelry Newlyweds group pattern swap, and my partner sent me the Denature socks. I'm going to show all 3 patterns in just a sec, but I wanted a solid sock yarn to show off the pattern because the cables are the whole point of the sock. So I got Cascade Heritage sock yarn. I think it's Zinnia Red. I don't know where I got that name from because it does not say it on here, but I'm pretty sure it's Zinnia Red. Just Cascade sock yarn. I got this from Pearlescence Fibers in Sunnyvale. And I'm going to put the website in the show notes because I got fiber from there too, from my in-laws for Christmas. So I think that this will show the pattern nicely. And real quick, I'm going to pull up the patterns. So the first one was Daybreak, which I feel like most people have seen. If my iPad ever loads. There we go. No. Bad iPad. Okay. So the Daybreak pattern, which is going to be with these yarns. And then I love this sock. It's the Denature sock, which has a little strand of DNA. That's going to be the Cascade sock. And then, of course, the one, the only. This is a very long pattern, so it's taking me a while to get. There we go. The Even Star shawl, which I'm completely and utterly crazy for trying to do, in the pink Athena lace yarn. I'm going to be doing that on US size 4s instead of 3s because I have all the cables for the Knit Picks interchangeables and they don't do interchangeables for a size 3. Plus, I saw on other people who have knit the Even Star that you can use the hole in the Knit Picks cable to thread your lifelines through, and I'm definitely going to be doing that. The only other thing that I know for sure that's upcoming, which I have the yarn for, oh no, that's not the only one I have the yarn for. The pattern, the slouchy hat pattern that I did for my sister-in-law Summer, not sister-in-law, stepsister Summer, I'm going to do one for me in the white Bernas satin, which is the same yarn I did hers in, except hers was red. And the the last one is actually an order, which the last two upcoming are orders. And I get to tell the whole story behind this. So we went to our friends from college, one of our friends from college house for a Christmas get-together, and a bunch of our friends from college still live in Southern California, and we all got together, and we played what we wound up calling Black Mouse, which is pretty much the exact opposite of White Elephant. Everyone brought wrapped gifts, and what we did was we had everyone take a gift. We went around in a circle and unwrapped each gift and decided as a group who that gift should go to. It worked out remarkably well. We did not bring a gift at first because it was short notice that we found out that we were going to be doing this, and because $30 is a bit over our budget at this point, realistically. So we didn't have one. Halfway through the game, however, we realized, hey, I can knit someone's socks, and that kind of counts, depending on what sock yarn you use. So we used my Lord of the Rings socks, which were in progress, in my Yarnivore bag, as a placeholder. And there was actually quite a bit of fight over the socks. One of our friends, Donnie, wound up getting them, and I still have to place the order for his sock yarn. I'm going to be doing it out of, I sent him a bunch of different pictures because he knew he wanted greens, but he didn't know what yarn he wanted. He wound up choosing 3 Irish Girls Adorned sock in the Estuary colorway, which is a pretty mix of greens and blues and I think some browns. I'm going to order that tonight. I'm going to order that yarn, and then from Knit Picks I have to order the size 4 tips because I only have one that really functions. The other one got chipped, and so everything catches on it, and that's not okay for lace yarn. Anyways, the rest of that story, and I have not decided what pattern he's getting yet. I'm looking through the patterns that are good for variegated yarns that are not overly feminine. I think the one I like the most so far is the Waffle House sock pattern, which I'll post a link to. If you have ideas for socks for highly variegated yarns, please let me know, whether they're more masculine or more feminine, because there is a lot of variegated sock yarn. I'm not going into all of it today because I'm dividing up the Christmas presents by who gave them, because otherwise this episode would probably be about 2 hours long, if for no other reason than my mom's and my grandparents' presents kind of got mixed up a little bit because my mom ordered all of them, but some were from the grandparents, some were from her, and she didn't really keep track of whose was whose. So that's probably going to be one giant episode, or one giant section, whenever I choose to do that. Anyways, only one of our friends could not be there for the swap, and she was highly upset that Donnie had stolen the socks from her. So, upon finding out that she really wanted socks, I have been plotting with her boyfriend to have socks for her by her birthday, and she does not know she's getting them. Her birthday's not till April, so I've got a little bit of time to be able to do all of that. But I think I've picked the pattern. Anyways, I got the sock yarn for her. It's Madeline Tosh sock in the cherry colorway, and it's I wouldn't call it variegated, maybe a tonal kind of. It's not a semi-solid because there's definitely some more purple than pink in here. But it's very pretty, and I'm sort of doing a spin off of what she had asked for. Because I guess her boyfriend asked her what color she liked, and she kind of said that she wanted colorwork socks, which is a bit beyond me at this point. Colorwork in general is not my friend. So I'm going off of the Nordic, as she put it, and I know she loves pink and reds and all that. So I'm going off of that, and I will show the pattern for these in a sec, because it's with the everything that I got. There's one more order that I'm waiting to put. I'm gonna have Lisa from Fiber Nymph do a custom dye for the socks, because one of our friends who went to Berkeley for grad school wants Berkeley socks, and so I figured just a basic stockinette sock with a 2-color stripe in gold and blue. But that can wait because she does not have a timeline set for that. Anyways, rambling. Okay, spinning. I actually have some spinning done, and I'm super proud of myself. I completely finished the 6-ounce braid of merino that I got when we were in Taos, New Mexico. Here it is. I have not washed and obviously I've not washed and thwacked it yet, because I did not have my Swift with me, and I didn't want to go into a yarn shop and just be like, can I borrow your Swift for a little bit so I could unwind this and figure out how much I had. I will be doing that tonight because I want to know how much I wound up getting. It's somewhere between a fingering and a sport weight, depending on what part of the yarn it is. And since it's 6 ounces, I think I got a fair amount of yardage from it. But it's pretty. I like it. This may wind up being my mom's present for Christmas. Maybe. I'm gonna try and plan ahead a little bit more this year. Anyways. My next coming up for spinning is, I still have that 2 ounces of the cranberry fiber that I spun up that I won from Domesticated Darling a couple months ago. I want to spin up just some white Knit Picks Bear in the same weight. I'd say it's about a sport weight, and I'm going to ply them together and so it'll look like a candy cane. So I still have to do that, but 2 ounces is not that much. So hopefully I can do that and ply that up, spin it, thwack it, see how much I get out of it. Okay. 24 minutes in, and I'm about to start part of the what's new. There's a lot of it. I am not showing everything that I got for Christmas yet because, again, it would take about 2 hours. I am going to do what I got from Will's family and from Will, and then a couple other things that it's really one other thing that I got today. So, the first one that I want to do is my swap package from my Mommy Needs Yarn swap partner, who was Java Jenny, Jennifer. So, the first thing is this cute little, I don't actually know what the bag is made out of. It's kind of like canvas bag, which originally had Spud and Chloe Fine Sock on it. I love little bags like this. And then, let's see if I can get everything out. Okay, so the first thing, and this has a little ornament that fell off. I had a little card from her, which thankfully has what everything is on it, because otherwise I'd completely forget. And this, okay, so the first thing, which I love, is hand-dyed Malabrigo from her local yarn shop there in Wisconsin, which is the Dragonfly Yarn Shop. I backwards. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if it focuses because you can't read it anyway. In the pretty greens and blues, which I love, and it's it's 100% merino, 216 yards. I have no idea what this is going to be, but it will be something amazing. And then I'm just going to dump everything out. Okay. So, the other stuff was a pattern from Spud and Chloe. It's Campfire Knits, which are super cute little mitts, and it's with sock yarn. Yay! So I'm sure I can find some sock yarn to use for those. There is soap. It's Our Country Bath soap from Goat's Milk in the Flowers for Dexter scent, which is from her sister's farm. I will put the website, or is there a website? There's email, a phone number, and follow us on Facebook. So I will not put the website, but I will put the information for that on there. I love this. There's a Spud and Chloe tape measure focus camera. Oh, now it focuses on me. Spud and Chloe tape measure. The ornament from the card. Day use hand cream from No Crack. They're in Wisconsin. I don't know where the other post-it thing is, but there were 2 sets of post-it notes, and it's full of awesome. The other one is rainbow, which made me happy. A sticker that's full of awesome, and then there was a purple pen and this red pen that's full of awesome. And I love all of it, and I'm looking forward to actually using it more now, because I didn't want to lose what was in here, even though I kind of already did. So thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. Woo! All my stuff is falling out. I don't know where this is going. Okay. My show notes are trying to delete themselves. Okay, so here is stuff that I got from Will's family and from the San Francisco area. So, I love this. Will's mom went to Pearlescence Fibers, which is in Sunnyvale near their house, and got me this behemoth. It's dyed by the store. It's superwash merino, 8 ounces, in 99 Luftballons. Oh, no, dyed by Crown Mountain Farms. I don't think it has any more information than that on there. But I will put the website for the store. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love it, and I cannot wait to see how this spins up, because it will be fantastic. And it's soft and squishy, and I was playing with it. It's actually a little less than 8 ounces now, because Miss Molly, who is my in-law's almost a year old German Shepherd, decided that all of the fiber that the merino that I was spinning, this fiber and the fiber that my brother-in-law got for me was her toy, and needed to lick the fiber, and so she felted some of it, and it came off pretty easily, but needless to say, it's a little less than 8 ounces now. I love that dog, I really do. The other thing that I got from Rose Family, which, oh my god, I love this one. This is from my brother-in-law. It's also from Pearlescence Fibers, but this is 100% superwash merino comb top, 4 ounces, in the Calistoga Calypso colorway. And it's Royal Hair from Santa Rosa, California. The website is Royal Hair, ROYALEHARE.com. And it's a rainbow. It's a real rainbow. And I absolutely adore it, because rainbow is my favorite color. Seriously, there are no words for how awesome my brother-in-law is. I love him. And then, of course, there were my 2 gifts from my wonderful husband, who I adore so much. So much. Oh, here are some of the Post-it notes. I totally forgot that I was using them. Here's some of the... I just dropped the book. Here's some of the Post-it notes. Rainbow! Okay. I officially have the greatest husband ever. So, the first one, which I actually got under the tree on Christmas Eve, is Sock Innovation by Cookie A, which I love, and I've been marking all of the patterns. And then, when we went into San Francisco, one of the places that we went was Atelier Yarns. I'm going to put the website for them too in the show notes. And we were looking around, and what did I happen to see? But Knit Sock Love by Cookie A. And my wonderful husband said, get it, consider it part of your Christmas present, because you're totally worth it. I love him. And this actually has the pattern that I'm planning on doing, if I can find it. Okay. For my friend's socks out of the Madeline Tosh. Planning on doing the Marilinda socks from Knit Sock Love, which, if you look upside down, makes little hearts. And so I figure that it's appropriate, since it's not coming from me for her birthday, it's coming from her boyfriend. So I think the socks are totally appropriate. And then when we were in San Francisco, I got the Evenstar shawl yarn, the Athena yarn from Imagine It in San Francisco. I'll put the website for them too. And The Cascade was also from the Pearlescence Fibers, which has an amazing number of spinning wheels there that they will let you try out. When I am ready for a spinning wheel, I will be trying them all out. It realistically won't be until we move back to California, if for no other reason than I do not want to have a spinning wheel shipped here and then have to move it back to California myself without breaking it. The last thing for this week's new stuff is Sockalicious sock yarn from Collage Yarns in color 7814. My friend Holly, who has the knit shop here in town, my local yarn shop, is having a sale today. All yarn is at least 25% off because she does not want to have to count yarn for inventory. I went in thinking that yarn was 25% off. This wound up being 50% off, so I got it for about $10. I was also looking for the Knit Picks tips because she has the sets. She doesn't sell the little ones individually, unfortunately, so I still have to order those. But it's pretty. I wanted to get some tonals, semi-solids, or solid sock yarn because I've got a lot of highly variegated yarns, and a lot of the Cookie A patterns look better with the simpler, quieter yarns to show off the pattern more. So I don't know which pattern this will be, but it was $10, so worth it. Okay. I'm actually slightly sick, so I'm going to try and have the rest of the podcast be kind of short. I am going to start doing introductions because I want more people to introduce themselves on the Ravelry group. So the people that have introduced themselves so far is Jeanette, who is Jeanette93 on Ravelry. Jay Hottie Scotty, who is Joanne. Penny Wenny, who is Wendy from the Knit One Heart 2 podcast. Rain Lover, who is Sarah of the Rain Lover Knits podcast. And Busy Happy Knitter, who is, oh Lord, I'm going to butcher this and I'm sorry. Arletha, Arletha, who is Busy Happy Knitter. So hello to all of you. I do appreciate you introducing yourselves because I keep getting surprised by just how many people watch, honestly. And I love meeting you because I get to interact with other podcasters, and I love my other podcasters, but it's nice to be able to meet other people too because I like meeting new people. Nursing school, pretty much nothing at this point, honestly. We're on winter break. I honestly thought that classes started on the 2nd. They start on the 9th. No, I thought they started on the 3rd. They start on the 9th. So I have to order my textbooks for that, which aren't going to be as bad as they could have been because one of my friends who is about to start her 5th semester gave me her OBGYN textbook, which would have cost me at least $100, so I'm very thankful for that. But I have to order for pharmacology and for psychiatric nursing. I'm looking forward to doing that. And by looking forward to, I mean not really, because it's going to be my textbooks and my husband's, and it's not going to be fun. Oh well. In other news, California was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I have a couple pictures that I took in San Francisco that I will be posting in the blog, so feel free to check those out. And I want to know your New Year's resolutions, especially those that are fiber related. I generally don't make New Year's resolutions. However, with the abundance of yarn and fiber that my family has bestowed upon me, because I have a huge family, and that's pretty much all I got was yarn and fiber. I am going to organize my stash, and I'm going to donate whatever I know that I'm not going to use, because I have a lot of acrylic yarn that I am not going to use. I am, however, going to wait to donate until after the Snuggles project that Yarnivore, Sadie from Yarnivore, is doing for her podcast, because the Snuggles are a good way to use up acrylic, because they kind of have to be acrylic because you have to wash them because they're with the animals. I think I mentioned this before, but the Snuggles project is not exactly a blanket, but a cross between like a blanket and a mat that animal shelters keep with the cats or dogs that they are going to adopt out, and then that goes with them to their new family, which are 2 cats are either rescues or adoptions, so it's near and dear to my heart because I love my babies. So I will be participating in that, and I highly encourage you to do the same, because you know that you have crappy acrylic that you want to get rid of. So I'm going to be doing those, and then we'll see what's left over, because I have some yarn that I know I'm not going to use that wouldn't work for the Snuggles. And that's definitely going to be donated. So I just have to look through everything. And I'm going to catalog the stash. I have an app for my iPad. I think it's called Ustash. E-W-E. Stash. That keeps track of yardage and weight and fiber name and everything. I need to do that, because I honestly, I need to do that. Other than that, I feel like there was something else, but I don't remember. I know there was something else that I was gonna tell you all about, but I don't remember what it was now. So, post your New Year's resolutions, introduce yourself on the boards, and I hope that y'all have a good New Year. We will be staying inside and avoiding the drunk revelers. Oh, if you are going out this New Year's Eve and you plan on drinking, AAA is having a free towing service from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. tonight. I will post the phone number for that in the show notes. But you do not have to be a AAA member to take advantage of this, and they will take you and your car home for free. So please do that. Do not drink and drive for many, many reasons, but be sure to take advantage of that if you are going to be drinking tonight. So, until next time, I am Kate, Notable Needle, Noteable. Feel free to friend me on Plurk, on Ravelry, wherever. And have a good week. Have a good New Year. Bye, guys.